Welcome! In today's episode, I'll be talking about Miss Supranational 2022's Supermodel of the Year competition. I'm Dani Walker. I hope you'll enjoy today's episode enough to subscribe and also hit that notifications. And if you're preparing for a competition, check out my free pageant prep course that's linked in the description. I cover so many pageants, I cannot remember if I covered this competition last year, but even if I didn't cover it last year, we're doing it this year. So what I found out though for this is that the contestants compete against their own region or group. So the first group was Africa. And as I was going along, I didn't know how they were going to narrow down semifinalists or when this was going to be announced, but later I found out that they announced a top 2 for each region. So the contestants that stood out to me for the Africa group were, let me just say, I'm gonna be biased with this one. First of all, Kenya. So if you guys don't know, Kenya is only 19 years old, and I've actually been working with her for a few years. We worked together for some different titles that she's had, and she's so young and she's going to her first international pageant. So I'm just so proud of her and how she's progressed. And I just wanted to recognize her a little bit because, you know, like, what's the point of having a channel if I can't do that? So very proud of Kenya. Mauritius. I talked about her in my episode about the sashing ceremony that she stood out to me there, and she stood out here. I thought that she had really great soft facial expressions. South Africa, of course. I felt already that she was going to do so well in this area of competition. Really loved that hair up. We all know that she's so stunning facially, so just like, why not feature that face? And then I just like the outfit and I like the earrings as well. Next we had the Americas, and I felt like this was so competitive. I had way too many favorites. I don't really know how they narrowed down to a top 2. This one for me, too hard, too difficult. So Argentina, loved her. I thought that her walk was a little bit fast though, but she still looked beautiful. Canada, I have to say, stood out. She has so much height. I feel like that's kind of gonna make her stand out because she looks so model-esque. Guatemala, oh my goodness. So I really loved her. She's very fair, so that bold, bright lip really stood out on her, but I liked this outfit so much. It kind of reminded me of when Philippines went to the press, it was like this press event, and she wore a full skirt that was cut at that T length. So it had this vintage sort of vibe, but she looked really beautiful and I thought she did a great job. Mexico, I love this color on her, first of all. Second of all though, I love that opening side look. I felt like it was strong and it was so fun. I enjoyed her performance. Panama, this dress on her, I felt like really helped her in this competition. It really made her stand out. The color, the flow, you couldn't help but watch her. It was very model-esque. It reminded me of so many runway shows that I've seen. That beautiful flowing fabric, oh, it just does it. Peru was very pretty. I think she had a great performance as well. I like USA because, of course, I am biased, okay? I really like her, but I felt like her outfit, because of the color and the cut and the boots and everything, it was so similar to Peru's outfit that I was like, oh, I wish she would have, you know, stood out more in her own way, but you can't help that at a competition. You don't know who's gonna walk in front of you. You don't know what the person in front of you is gonna be wearing, not unless you coordinate with them. Venezuela, so beautiful, so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I wish she wouldn't have wore those boots. I would have loved just a simple strappy type of heel, but she is gorgeous. Asia, oh my gosh, another really tough group, my goodness. India was fabulous. Oh my goodness, that simple little black dress, but the styling, the walk, wow, she's really doing it. Indonesia, love this color, love the style of the outfit, so unique. She did so well. She did so well. I'm also so impressed because she's had such a short amount of time between now and her national competition. I have to recognize Kyrgyzstan because I know this is not a huge sash factor country and not a lot of people would talk about her, but I must say she had beautiful glowing skin. She looked like a real model to me. That was such a look off the runway, and she wore this beautiful gold gown, so I really liked the performance. Philippines, she had this mixture of tradition and then high fashion, which I really loved. And we didn't get the best shot of it, but I really liked her ending pose. That was such a difficult outfit to model because of the pieces on the hips, but she really nailed it with that final pose, so I appreciated that. Thailand, oh my gosh, I loved this. The hybrid between the tux and a dress. It reminded me of one of the contestants last year. I cannot remember her name off the top of my head right now, but it was one of the Miss Universe Thailand contestants, and she wore a gown like that, very simple black and white, kind of reminded me of a tuxedo, but oh, her face on stage. Wow. Vietnam, just too gorgeous here. This is what I'm talking about. It's just a tough group. These ladies overall, everybody, well done. Because just look at this. Look at Vietnam. She looked fantastic. I'm loving this aqua trend over here. But the dress, I like it. It looked great on her and it flowed really well on stage. The Caribbean, okay, here we go. Jamaica, this outfit was so complimentary on her for this competition. I just loved how it flowed and the way that she carried it. I really liked that she did the hands on the hips. She created a shape even though the garment didn't have that much shape on its own. I liked it, I thought it was smart. My other fave from this group was Puerto Rico. I really like this outfit. I thought it was just like a fun fashion piece. And also I have to say just her facials. I appreciated them. I just think she looked so beautiful here. Next, let's talk about Europe. Oh my gosh. I did another episode and I talked about their sashing ceremony, and Belgium wore orange to that. And I was like, that is such her color. It looks so great on her. And oh my gosh, it is. I loved this outfit. Honestly, now I want an outfit like it. It's just, I don't think I'll look as great in it as she does, but now I can try. I love her. Czech Republic. Oh my goodness. So she was on my edge at the sashing ceremony. I took a small note about her and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I wanted to change her styling for that. And she did, and she looks fantastic. This color, so bright, so fun. The outfit, the mixture of even colors of shoes, it just reminds me of something a designer would do. They're like, I want to be unique and different. They're gonna wear 2 different colors of shoes. I thought that she looked so great for this. And the hair and the walk, the performance, it was all there. She looked like a real supermodel. Greece is somebody that we don't talk about too much for any international pageant, but she's really bringing it. I really liked the glowy skin, the light makeup, but also that she had a more bold cat eye. I thought it was fun. It just reminds me of the choices that so many designers and hair and makeup teams make for actual runway shows. And I thought the outfit was fun too. I honestly thought I just wish she would have wore a white bodysuit under it or a nude one and just made the whole look monochromatic. Poland looked really beautiful. Obviously, she's the hometown favorite here, so people were cheering for her. I really like though that clean hair and makeup. It looks so great, looks so chic. Though I would say for other competitions, whenever it comes to on stage and walking, just a little bit more posture. She has that height. Own it. Romania. Wow, what a fun, fashionable look. I don't know where she got this. I don't know who created it, but the whole thing, the hat, the multi-pieces, it looked like a designer collection. This was so fun. I could see somebody wearing this at New York Fashion Week. Actually, you know what? I would wear this to New York Fashion Week. Spring, summer, because it's freezing for spring, summer. It's in the fall technically, but I would wear it. I loved it. Slovakia was very pretty, and I just felt like she was a real model. She looked so bookable. As I mentioned at the end, 2 were chosen from each group. So for Africa, they chose South Africa and Mauritius. For the Americas, it was Colombia and Panama. Then there was Asia. For that, there was a tie. So they awarded three positions. That was Indonesia, India, and Vietnam. For the Caribbean, we had Jamaica and Haiti. For Europe, there was Czech Republic and Romania. Now after this, I don't remember this from last year, or I didn't cover it, like I said. So they all did a walk-off, basically. So they all got to walk again, and then they awarded winners for each of the groups. So here were the results. For Africa, Mauritius was the winner. For the Americas, Colombia was the winner. And I must say, I really liked her outfit change. Some of the contestants decided to change, some decided to stay in the outfits that they wore initially, and that's fine. For some it works, for others, they want something different. That's okay. But I really loved Colombia's change. I really liked it. I would love to wear that dress. Anyways, for Asia, Vietnam also changed her outfit, and it was so fun. Oh my gosh, it was this 2-piece, and the top of it was this corset that had the little clasps for stockings, but they weren't actually attached to stockings. It was just over the pants. I just loved it. I would wear that outfit in a heartbeat to an event. That was fabulous. Caribbean, Jamaica, she stayed in her outfit. And then Europe, Czech Republic, stayed in the outfit, just changed up the way that she styled it a little bit. And honestly, I think when I even saw the top 11, I must say, I would have awarded Czech Republic the highest score overall. As I mentioned earlier, I just thought that she looked like a supermodel. So those are the results of the Supermodel of the Year competition. I hope that you've enjoyed this coverage of Supranational. I want to keep covering it. And if you missed the other episode about the sashing ceremony, I say check that one out too, because I have some other notes for the contestants in there as well. Thank you though for tuning into this one, and I hope that you remembered to subscribe and hit the notifications so that you'll know when new episodes come out. I hope to see you next time.